Hello, everybody, and welcome to Executive Blonde Podcast. So, for this series of podcasts, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be talking about the coronavirus and its effect on Las Vegas. I'm also not here to bring doom and gloom, but what I am here to do is to give you the straight facts, some perspective on some things that are happening here in Las Vegas, talk to my friends in the entertainment industry, and try to help out as much as I can and give you as many facts as I possibly can about this thing and what's going on in Las Vegas on a day-to-day thing. So what I'll be doing is I'll be actually doing more of these podcasts, probably at least one every 2 days, just to kind of keep you guys updated on what's going on. And so for now, my family, Quentin, who is over here helping me out, and my wife Stephanie are basically hunkered down into our house, and we're trying to keep away from everything and just trying to stay isolated, trying to make sure we don't come in contact with people, and just as a as a precautionary thing, realize that if you do go outside and you do go to the store and you do come in contact with people, it can be very dangerous at this stage of the game, because right now there's not a lot of people who've been tested, and this means that you don't really know who has the virus, who is asymptomatic. I mean, you don't really know what's going on, so there's a lot of things that you need to be careful of. So personally, when I go out into the world, which we all have to do, I wear my gloves. And I think that's important because the virus is actually able to be transmitted from things like elevator buttons, numeric keypads, from your ATM machine. It's just good, makes good sense to wear gloves if you can and if you have them. It also makes a lot of sense if you do go out in public to wear a mask. They say that it doesn't entirely isolate you from the virus with most masks, but it sure doesn't hurt. And if there's a way that you can, it's a good thing. I feel that a lot of the transmission of this virus, especially in Las Vegas, is going to happen at places like grocery stores, Walmarts, those kind of things. And so please be very careful when you go to these places. Again, I don't want to preach to anybody. I just want to let you know some of the facts. So March 11th, that would be 1 week ago. Clark County reported 4 cases of the coronavirus. On March 16th, 5 days later, there were 35 cases. Yesterday, there were 42 cases. Today, there are 69 reported cases. And when I say reported cases, I use that term very lightly, because believe me when I tell you that there are way more cases than that out there right now. I had a neighbor friend of mine and one of her family members who was experiencing flu-like symptoms, and they went to the doctor. And when they did go to the doctor, they basically were not tested and were told that they probably have the flu and to just go home and get bed rest. They weren't even allowed into the hospital. They were diagnosed in their car. So this whole testing thing is really not taken off yet, and that's a very scary thing, because as of today, there were 1,000 new cases reported in New York alone. And this thing is really getting ready to explode. And so again, be very careful. And that's one of the things that I wanted to talk about tonight, was just being very careful, and also being mindful that although there are only 69 cases as of today, there are probably many, many, many more cases that have not been tested or diagnosed. As far as what's going on in Las Vegas, the casinos are now closed for 30 days. The last time the casinos were closed in Las Vegas was in November of 1963. And that was the day after John Kennedy was shot. At that point, the casinos closed for 1 day. 1 day. So the fact that the casinos are closed now for 30 days, and it could be longer than that, is unprecedented. That has never happened. And I'm going to repeat that. Has never happened. So the casino industry brings in about $6.6 billion annually to Las Vegas. Every day that a major casino or even a smaller casino is closed, they can lose anywhere from $3 to $10 million a day. So, bear in mind the ramifications of what economically could happen to Las Vegas, and keep that in mind. It's going to be a tough road, and it's going to be a really tough road for everyone. And they realize that there is a very good chance that many of these casinos will never reopen, even after 30 days. 30 days is an eternity for a casino to be closed. So it's going to be a rough road when things even do open back up. And, we're all hoping for the best. People in Las Vegas do not like to be told what to do, which is why a lot of them live in Las Vegas. But please, everyone, try and stay inside as much as you can. And if you go outside, please practice all the safety that you can possibly practice. This is a very serious thing, and it could spread very fast in Las Vegas. So everybody be safe, and let's hope we can all get back to work again. One of the things that I wanted to talk about for my people in the entertainment industry is, what the heck are we going to do? All the events have been canceled. All of my work has been canceled personally. All my events have been canceled. I'm not playing anywhere. I'm not doing anything. But I'm hoping that there is, some sort of a light at the end of the tunnel for this. One of the things that I wanted to mention was that please keep as much money as you can, because you're going to need it. And again, I'm not trying to preach doom and gloom here, but there are programs. In fact, I talked to my bank yesterday, and there are programs that the bank is offering that allows you to basically take your mortgage loan payments that you have and put them on the very end of your contract for your mortgage. So in other words, you won't be charged interest. It won't be something that will be damaging to you. It will only increase the amount of your term of your mortgage. So I would strongly suggest that to anybody who has a mortgage payment, that would be a good thing to do. And I believe that you will also be able to do the same thing with your car payments. So call your mortgage company, call your car companies. Keep as much money as you possibly can right now, because it may get really weird and you may need it. And so that's definitely something that I would want everyone to do, that they possibly can. There are events that are booking. I just found out today from the owner of our company that there are events booking in August, and let's hope that we can make that stuff happen. That's important. And Anyway, I just wanted to give you an update on what's going on. I'll try and keep you updated as much as possible, every other day at least, while this thing's going on. And please send me comments. Let me know if you know anything that I don't know about how people can hopefully get through this thing and survive. Another thing I wanted to mention is I sincerely believe that there's no need for panic. You're not going to get your electricity shut off. The power company will not do that to you. You're not going to be without your phone. You're going to be able to keep these things, and you should be okay. They're going to work it out. The government's talking about, giving us all checks. I'm not sure for how much, and I'm not sure exactly how it's going to work. I have heard that it's based on your income. Yeah, Quentin says that I guess it's $1,000 per person, but I'm not sure if that's based on your income. But that is going to be definitely a saving grace and at least a short-term solution to what's going on. So anyway, I hope this has been somewhat helpful, and thanks for tuning in. And I'll try and keep everybody updated on any new events and anything that's happening in Las Vegas. So for now, signing off.